Good, whatever time of day it is you have to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express. We are coming to you live on this lovely Memorial Day from the Palm Street Studio in downtown Deckerville. Adam and Phil here with you as always. We've got a couple featured guests with us. We've got Brian, the Blade, hanging out with us. We've got Hall of Famer Junior in the house, also as a featured guest. And yeah, we're ready to go, I think.
We got Malart.
The theme song's over. You've already hit the Malort.
Shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah, we had to switch out Jobu, though. Jobu had to go over to...
Jobu...
First three games?
After game 2 against the Guardians / we're going to just... We call them Indians. Just the Indians. The Cleveland Indians.
Mm-hmm.
After game 2 against the Cleveland Indians, when the Tigers had only scored 1 run total in 2 games...
Yes.
Something had to change. A shot of Malort could not be in front of Jobu. So I changed it to rum, as you can see on the video. And that night they did lose still 7-5, but at least they scored some runs and they were in it. That game went to 10. And that bullshit rule of that, I hate that runner starting on second, still doing extra.
You know where I stand from that.
Get the fuck out of here. We just talked about
that. They got to change that shit.
They did that during COVID or whatever, and
don't start that until like the 11th inning. Give them 2 innings to score normal.
Don't do it at all, especially if it's a pitcher's duel. You know
what I would rather see? I would rather see this rule. All right, in the 10th inning, you play straight up. In the 11th inning, you lose 1 fielder from the field defensively, both teams. And then in the 12th inning, you lose 2 fielders defensively. And then from then on, you play it.
Let's play normal baseball, please.
I know, I agree.
I agree too.
Don't change history in 100. Don't change the Cleveland Indians name. Don't put a runner on second base in extra innings. All right? It sucks.
It's fucking horseshit.
Stupidest rule I've ever seen in my life.
So the funny thing is you would think that this was like an owner's thing. This was actually requested by the Players Association.
Yep, it was a Players Union.
So because they those super long games. They don't get paid
overtime.
Yes.
Because they're not well compensated.
No.
Yeah, they're very poorly paid.
I mean, it's like the good old days where, really the owners... Well, I mean, still the owners are making all the money and the players ain't making shit.
Yeah.
Huh,
if you're not Shohei, you shouldn't be making less than $100,000. I would play for $10,000 a year just to have fun.
Dude, the league minimum is like $278,000 a year.
So the thing of it is here is everybody's paid now. Wait, think about this. Back in the 50s and before 50s, 60s, and even 70s, a lot of these guys had winter fucking jobs just to make ends meet that played in Major League Baseball.
High percentage of farmers.
Isn't that insane?
Farmers.
Yeah.
That's how Nolan Ryan worked out.
Yeah, they had to have winter jobs just to make ends meet.
Right.
Those days are long gone. So don't tell me about workloads and, we can't have games going 15 innings anymore. Get the fuck out of here. That's what baseball
is. When they're charging fucking $22 a beer.
And I tell you what, the only problem is they stopped selling beer after the 7th or 8th inning.
Because they put a guy on second.
But if you go to, maybe that's it. Maybe the answer's in the question there. Maybe.
Sure.
Because you don't want to be sitting there, like I'd be bummed out if I was drinking all game and I went and did my normal thing where I spend $48 to get 3 beers right at last call. Because they're $16 a piece.
Absolutely.
And I sit there and I finish them. But if you got to like the 13th inning and I had no more beers, I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bullshit.
It's horse shit.
Yeah.
Why do they... that's a bullshit rule anyway. Why do they stop... Why would they... They're making money hand over fist. Why would they stop selling beer at any point during games? Is it because of crowd control and people that can't handle themselves? Absolutely.
Yes.
But that's not fair to the rest of us that can.
I had childhood memories. I loved being in the bleachers at Old Tiger Stadium just for the simple reason.
The bleacher creatures?
Oh, yeah. $5 a game.
Yeah.
Sitting there on those metal frickin'...
And if you joined the Tigers fan club, you got 4 of those tickets for free.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's back when beers were... way expensive. They were $4 a piece.
Oh yeah,
and holy shit!
I started drinking there when I was like 16. And young lady always, I think 90% of the time, this young lady in the bleachers would come down there. Hey, 1 please. Show me your ID.
I need 1 please.
Show me your library card. Something. She knew it. She just wants a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I swear to God, I had my first beer there.
Here's the thing: you take care of those people.
Absolutely.
I remember when I was younger, I walked into a bar. I was 20 years old. Didn't ask for my ID. Probably had about 4 or 5 beers, and I tipped her 100% because I'm like, she knew.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thanks.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks for the solid.
You still had that beard back then too, at the age of 15.
I did.
Yep.
I did.
Yes.
It wasn't. There was no gray in it, and it was probably a little bit longer. I can't grow it as long anymore. It's kind of bumming me out. I saw Mikey Smith yesterday.
Oh.
Saw the GHC. Went out fishing with him. His beard's like, it's glorious.
Seriously, you seen GHC for 2 straight days, didn't you?
Yeah.
How does it happen that he can get out to fish but can't ever come see us up here?
We talked about that. And he's going to change that. He's ready to get back to the podcast
And not be such a little bitch.
Well, he told me of some of the things he's dealing with at home, and right now, he's better being there, being a parent, than he is being here on the podcast, because his kids are in dire need of some guidance.
Yeah, I would imagine that's true.
And I'm not saying that to be mean or in a mean way, because all kids do. Kids do. They all go through stages. But like, it feels like right now, all 3 of his are going through a stage.
God bless GHC.
And of course, the dog's still chewing shit up, and not furniture anymore. So that's good. And
Definitely no comforters and throwaway pillows.
yeah,
You actually have to throw away the pillows there.
right.
The sad fact is, GHC, when you're ready, we'll still be here doing this fucking podcast.
I can't wait.
Oh no! Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I can't wait to see GHC again.
It was good. We had some great conversations. We were out on a boat, which, goddamn, we went out off of Harbor Beach yesterday, and the first time ever on that boat. I've been fishing on that boat. This was probably my 8th or 9th trip out. Never been skunked before, but we were skunked yesterday. And then we went to one of the local establishments to grab a burger, and we went to Hunter's Bar. And he said, yeah, 2 other people came in today. They also were skunked. The fish just weren't doing anything off of Harbor Beach. We had 12 lines in the water. We had 7 different lures out there.
No phones you caught or anything?
Didn't catch anything. Yeah.
Yeah, Dirty D went out a couple weeks ago. He got about 8 walleyes in the boat. And then he just went out a St. Clair River, and they only got 3, and they started at like 5 in the morning.
So we were out there. We got our first line in the water a little after 8, and we had lines in the water till about 2:30 when we finally called it. Then we trolled. We were everywhere from 25 feet of water up to 120 feet of water.
A lot of boats out there?
No, nobody was out either, but nothing was happening.
Yeah.
Like I said, nobody was catching anything.
But you know what? It's probably so peaceful and relaxing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Great conversation. You get to see the GHC.
I haven't laughed that much in a while. Just him and I just sitting there because we were out. His Uncle Tom went with us, but he navigated and sat up in the front seat the whole time. His Uncle Tom didn't really talk at all. Daryl's cool. But like for a solid hour there, Daryl took a nap, and it was just Mikey and I just fucking cracking each other up sitting at the back of the boat.
Maddie didn't come?
No, he had family stuff
going
on. So it was good. Just Mikey and I just sitting in the back of the boat, just fucking cutting each other up, laughing.
Awesome. He probably fucking loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I know you did.
We even tried a fish whistle a couple times. That didn't seem to help.
Oh, well.
We had a couple beers. I took a 12-pack of Bush Apple. We drank probably 3 or 4 each.
Where'd you find it at?
Magically had.
Yep. Oh, fucking
Actually, I found it at the corner store at JJ's on the corner of Deckerville Road.
No shit.
Sure, yeah, I had it.
All right. So you got pull in this fucking town.
Watertown Party Store had a shitload of it.
Well, as of a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, Jay Foley said, nope.
So when Mikey's not even a beer guy, but he latched onto one of those. He's like, that's fucking delicious. He had like 3 or 4 of them with
nice.
him, so
Watertown brought in like 36 cases, but I bet you they're out.
Yeah, Jimmy said that they stole them from fucking Macomb. Can't find them anywhere there.
Jeez, oh Pete.
And it's just seasonal. This is the last time you're going to see it for a while.
What the hell, Anheuser-Busch?
Right.
Why can't you make enough beer for people?
They're doing this on purpose, though. Then people like salivate. They tried it with the peach too, but the peach just wasn't good.
I like the peach, but I can only drink a couple of them.
I can
too
drink
sweet.
the apples. The apples, I can drink a fistful of those. I can
Right.
drink a dozen of them.
So
I
here's
had
the
that
general
deal
rule.
last week, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good.
Does anybody here really like artificial peach flavor?
No.
No, or watermelon.
God, no. Nobody likes artificial
Nope.
peach. Real peaches, they're fine.
The 3 artificial flavors I don't like. 1,
Why you
peach.
flip me off?
2, watermelon, and 3, banana. Those are the 3 worst artificial.
Oh, banana never tastes like banana. And
No.
cherry can be good, but it never tastes like cherry.
Oh, yeah, I meant to send this out. I bought a trail mix yesterday, and I'm sitting there reading it, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. It's like almonds, M&Ms,
Thumbtacks.
raisins. no thumbtacks. But then it said cherry-flavored cranberries. And I said, why the fuck wouldn't you just put fucking cherries in it? Like cherry-flavored cranberries.
Flavored.
It literally said cherry-flavored
Cranberries.
cranberries.
How do you flavor?
And that's what I said. I'm like, what the fuck, Cars, are you trying to do here? Like, cherry-flavored cranberries. I'm
I would
like,
say things that make you go, but
Cran flavored cherry berries.
because that was the damnedest thing. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't you just put dried
the
cherries?
cherries
in this
taste like cranberries.
Hey,
the cranberries taste like
Hey,
cherries.
guess what? Over here, we got all these cranberries. I got them cheap. Got them really cheap.
You know
And,
why, right?
People
The
like
Malort
cherry
tastes
better.
more like cherries
People
and
like cherry
cranberry.
better. So we're gonna flavor these cranberries to taste like cherries, and it's gonna cost us. It's going to cost us only 92% of the price.
Well, no, that's not true. Because the big difference here,
What?
majority of cherries are grown near Traverse City in this area. The majority of cranberries are grown in Marlette. Therefore, ergo, much cheaper.
So
Guys,
those cranberries are probably going to give me a disease if they're grown in Marlette.
Guys.
Have you ever seen Marlette? Marlette's half trailer park.
Wouldn't it be awesome if they had cherry flavored cranberry Malort?
Oh,
Oh, God.
It'd be a lot better.
now I'm
Giving
tempted.
in some wizard level alchemy here now.
What? I'm wishing.
I'm freaking tempted to go get that bag because there's still some trail mix left in it. Because I latched onto one. I'm like, ooh, that tasted like cherry. But I'm like, that wasn't the texture of a dried cherry. That was more of a texture of wax, which is what cranberries do when you dry them out.
Do you think that the fruit that I really like in alcoholic beverages,
JTK?
JTK?
He's the fruit you like in your alcoholic beverages? you
fucking-
fruity
you're
ass
a
bastard.
goddamn wizard. Blackberry. I love blackberry.
Racist.
Blackberry's good.
Yeah. Thanks, JTK. We're down in Kenya. Okay, go ahead.
We were down 3 more in
That
Kenya
comment's
today.
going to take us down more in Kenya.
Sorry, I brought him up.
What? I'm out.
Do you know what you just said?
Sorry. Is that bad?
You insult our prime minister.
Jesus.
I don't. Is that what they have there?
I don't know. No.
Kenyans, reach out to us. Let us know.
The scariest thing to read in Braille, do not touch.
Why is Helen Keller's a fucking left side of her face all burnt? She answered the iron. What about the fucking right side? Same color.
Gee.
What? She Jewish?
No.
Fucking looked at it again, Blade. Every time I gotta stop.
So how's everybody doing? I guess we've had kind of a go through any gear grinds. Does anybody have anything immediately grinding?
No
their
gear
gears?
guides.
We didn't catch any fish. They kind of ground my gears, but just to be out there, man.
Absolutely.
Just
The
to be out there.
weather's getting nice.
Dude, we sat there and it was a little chilly. I was fine. I was comfortable, but that sun came out and I'm just like, holy shit! It made all the difference, right? It was good, and we made it back safe. We didn't lose any equipment.
Good.
When you go out fishing, that's always a good day because when you go out on a boat, and you're at the mercy of the big water out there. You just pray to make it back safe and everything all in one piece.
Sure.
Because we made it back everything not in one piece before,
You can attest to that.
including a fish hook stuck in anywhere from a finger to an ass. So not in a hole in the cheek.
Whose ass and whose cheek?
Another guy went out with a couple of years ago. He let another guy cut it out though. It was the fleshy part. He's a trooper.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I don't know if that would happen.
No.
There's nothing better than seeing somebody's eyes light up when they sit on a treble hook and it
Right.
goes into the fleshy part of their ass cheek.
God damn it.
That's why I say always look where you sit. And always be wary of where you set things on a boat. Don't set lures on someplace somebody's going to sit.
Yeah.
It's not a complicated formula.
Oh, boy.
We have rules for a reason.
It's like a goddamn Looney Tunes cartoon.
Can we all just keep it down because the lovely Silent S is sleeping?
Okay.
Okay, remember this. I think she'll be up by the 3rd episode.
Shh. Hey, is the blue open today?
Yes. Wow. Yes.
That's awesome.
I was slammed last night.
Da da da.
What was his name?
Did you like what I commented on?
Yeah, right? Let the boys be boys.
Let the boys be boys. Gay.
So, it was busy last night, eh? Kind of busy. I mean, well,
We didn't get home till 3 a.m.
heard the Gator Bar was busy too, so.
Yep. That's actually all the everybody that they came after someone was playing. Oh, it was Liz and Steve. Steve was playing guitar, and everybody came up from there. I had a party like 30. Guess who's back in town at the Blue?
Guess who's back? Jeff?
Sarah. Anna.
Oh, I saw Anna the other night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said hi.
And she actually stayed with me and was my secretary, and I split tips with her. She was a godsend.
We were there, was that Saturday? Yeah, Saturday night. And Anna was working. So, yeah.
Oh, you're at Friday. Weren't you?
I don't know.
Was that when we met you?
I've been to so many bars in the
STD?
last couple days.
Yeah. It was a cool
It
kid
must
party.
have been Friday.
It was Friday.
It was Friday.
Yeah.
Because Saturday we went out
What's
fishing.
today? Monday.
What's today? What was yesterday? No, we went out fishing on Sunday.
Yep.
And we met you guys on Saturday night, right? So that must have been... No, it was Saturday I was at the Blue.
Yeah. Well,
What night did we meet you guys? Was that Sunday? No.
no.
I'm confused.
It was Saturday.
Yeah, I was going to say it was Saturday.
Yeah.
Because we started out the Blue, then we went to Forster, then we came to the STD.
Yeah.
And I was...
All I heard was Phil's buying drinks. We had to be out there by 11.
And then guess who bought drinks?
JTK.
He put in the whole bill.
Yeah. Good times. He's the best.
Told him he didn't have to.
He's the best. Every time I had like a half a beer, Adam or Blade, I don't know who's listening to me.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Fucking Phil would have 2 beers to my 1. That's like, what the fuck's going on? Is he a magician? Fucking holding his glass? Dude, this guy had a fucking, oh my God, you drank a lot of beers that night. Since
did.
I was there an hour and a half, me and Silent S.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you probably had about 10 to 11 beers to my 4 or 5
I would say I had...
in an hour and a half.
Yeah, I had 5 or 6 at the Blue. Then I had 2 at Forster. Then I probably had 10 or 11 at...
Silent N put a clasp on him. I saw that on text. He's, we got to be home by 11. Or was it midnight? Midnight? What's
Midnight. It was midnight.
I was confused. I said, we're only doing the podcast till 11? What's going on here? We were trying to play a trick on Philip.
It was midnight, yeah.
It was.
But
We didn't get home till 1.
I had to get up and fish the next morning, so...
Yeah.
But I made it. I felt fine. Actually, I got there and everybody's like, how you feeling? I'm like, I'm good. I'm bright as rain.
Yeah. You're used to it. Your body's used to it. There's numbers for you. There's phone numbers for you.
Yeah, there certainly is. I've already admitted I have a problem. And I'm weak. I'm powerless against it.
Hey, is this? Oh, I thought it was Gigi. It's your neighbor across the street with the blue.
Oh, yell at him. Say, fuck you, neighbor.
Fuck you, neighbor. What's his name?
I don't know. Which one is it? Like 4 people live there.
Blue. What kind of truck is that? Can you see Blade?
Oh, which neighbor? Over here?
Across the
Oh,
street.
that's Chad. Chad's awesome.
Chad's awesome.
Chad's my dog. I work with Chad.
Phil told you to fuck off,
He drives
neighbor.
He drives truck at JB. So Chad's
Okay.
Chad's the shit.
He's the shiznit. Let's give him a call.
Chad is a really good guy.
You got his phone number?
I don't think I do.
No.
But I like Chad.
What's Adam doing over there? He's so quiet.
He's working on something diabolical. I can tell already.
I am, actually, yes. That is true.
Diabolical.
No, I'm actually just compiling some of our stats here real quick so I can.
Well, let's say happy
Discuss.
Memorial Day to all of our military people and family that we lost out there. God bless.
I agree.
Yep.
But it's kind of weird to say Happy Memorial Day.
That's
people
true. I'm sorry.
So I just want to say thank you to all that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our country.
Sure.
This is why we are free, allegedly, but we have our freedoms. We're not under the tyranny of places like England because of the sacrifice, or Germany, or, Japan, or other countries we've kicked their asses. Well, Vietnam, we still got a score to settle with you. But thank you to all that gave the ultimate sacrifice. And also, Happy Memorial Day to all that celebrate. And also, thank you, anybody that served or are currently serving.
Sure. God bless.
I know what Memorial Day is about, the ones we lost, but it can still be about everybody that served or is serving.
Yeah. Just go out there and you see a veteran or someone out there, just say, thank you for your service.
Right.
I always do. I taught my boys to do that.
So if you see
God
a
bless
veteran
them.
and you're out, offer to buy him a drink.
Yeah.
And if you're at a whorehouse, buy him a blowjob, for Christ's sake.
Blade
Right?
agrees.
Right. I mean, trust me, military people love blowjobs. I think most humans do. Everybody looks around the room.
I think we're all in agreement here.
Hold on. Did Laura Adam just look at his wife and go,
Well, no, she sent me a question.
Oh, that was
But
very
that was
well
perfect
timed.
timing.
That was well timed. I set you up on
Okay.
that one.
I believe you.
She did.
We love Mary.
She mentioned that I've been quiet, but you guys haven't said anything funny or interesting. So
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Kick him off of your podcast.
It's not my podcast.
It's everybody's podcast.
Yeah, Adam, you want to leave this one out? Well, we can just turn into the PB&J podcast.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Can you?
Our podcast is like the stars. It belongs to everyone. That's why we don't charge for it. We're not behind a paywall yet. For one thing, if we were behind a paywall, nobody would listen.
For $89.95, we'll send you a star chart and we'll name an episode after you.
Well, you mentioned this podcast belongs to everyone. That really describes the tragedy of the commons now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The star chart's just
Point
going
well
to be
taken, Blade.
the star chart's just going to be a map to Gary Busey's house.
Oh, boy.
It's actually one of those cheap maps from the stars that you can get in California.
Here we
What's
go.
up?
The Grumpy Griller in the house.
GG. Glad you can make it, buddy. Oh, do you know what? I not to interfere with GG's appearance, but after you said Gary Busey, nobody took him in the death pool.
Right?
Oh, he's never going to die.
He's in that same category as Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I know, but rest in peace, George Wendt, too. We lost the
Oh,
real one
yeah.
this week, man.
Yeah, nobody had him either.
Norm, the best.
AWP chimed in and said, "Anybody take him?
No!
You made the charts. Come on,
Yeah.
AWP."
We only took people we wanted to die.
That's kind of true.
It is! Because nobody is ever going to say, hey, I hope the Pope is the next one to go. I'm going to take him. Wait a minute.
Did you say that, Blade? Who said that?
Somebody took the
Well, no,
Pope
when,
in
JTK?
when we did that, the Pope died like 2 days before.
It was
so
on Easter.
Yeah.
He was an unfair. He was an unfair guess because he was already dead. At that point, he was cold.
You can't take the Pope in the death pool. He already died.
I mean, I think the Pope, under standard or good sportsmanship, the Pope generally doesn't count because popes are all old by definition.
Right.
That is true.
So,
Although this new Pope's kind of young.
Bob Pope?
Yeah.
Bob Pope.
Chicago.
He's a White Sox fan.
Yeah, what a
Oh, fuck it.
jackass.
Actually, they're doing a lot better than last year.
Actually, it makes a lot of sense now that he touches kids.
Jesus Christ. His last name, Father Nelson. You guys ever hear that joke? Come on,
Yes,
Phil.
yes.
Yeah, Phil, come on.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yes,
GHC wanted to beat my ass.
You
when
gotta
we
watch
were at
who you
Cookie's
do
house.
that joke to, man.
Right.
Yeah. Some guys just don't like, it's a dominance thing, you can't threaten to stick your pecker in some random dude's ass.
You weren't even at Denny's.
Right? You got to take him to
It was
Denny's.
GHC. He was the one that didn't really, and his name is Glory Hole Cowboy.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he like it? He likes to put his dong in a lot of things.
Yeah, there's usually, when you're doing that, you can't pretend that's a woman.
Right, I can't pretend that's a woman.
I didn't want to say it out loud, but did GHC tell you about the B-ball game? About the situation? Remember I told you what happened?
No, he never
You didn't
went
ask?
into any of that. I forgot about that.
Oh, you.
So what the cops were called is all I heard.
Don't say nothing. Let GHC, when he comes back,
right.
let him just remember it and jot it down.
Oh,
He's got to tell us about it. Emily wouldn't even tell me about it.
they've been on a hell of a run lately. Their family is just holy
This is
shit.
the
You have
middle
no
one.
idea
I'm
the
pretty
crap that's going on with
It's
his
gotta be
whole
the middle
family
one.
right now.
The oldest H dog is he's not playing t-ball. He's playing baseball. Regular
He's
baseball.
9 years old, so he's in
He's not
regular
t-ball.
pitch baseball.
It was the middle one who's like how old?
4.
4. And the cops were called because the Smith family were there.
And they caused an interruptence at a t-ball game about what happened at a t-ball game.
First game of the year.
Oh boy.
God damn it.
Do they play in Sandusky or do they play?
They play in Carsonville.
I don't
No,
know about
or is
that.
it
I think
Port Sound?
I think it's
Port Sound.
Sandusky.
Okay, maybe it's Sandusky.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they caused
Well-
such a ruckus was disturbed about
Yeah, there
the
was a-
goings on in a t-ball game
Yeah.
that the police were called.
GHC, inquiring minds want to know.
Did GHC not listen to the middle episode of last week?
I guess not.
I have to send it to him.
It probably wasn't an umpire. It was probably another parent.
It,
I'm
not saying a word.
That would just be my
It was
guess.
a parent and a close friend of ours that we just
Well,
said.
I don't know who it was then. Now you're going to have to tell me off air. Text it to me.
I did.
Text it to me. No.
I just said, okay.
No, you just said the name of who called him?
Oh, I don't know who called them.
Oh, I thought you said it was a close friend of ours.
thought, yeah, the person that was called on.
Yeah.
As far as what parties here told me.
Yeah, okay.
And that's all I heard. And I wanted to know, and she wouldn't tell me.
I thought you were telling me that the person who called
No,
the
I don't know that.
police is a friend of ours.
Fuck the police.
Yeah, right. Although I was happy today, JTK sends us the story about how he gets pulled over. And then I'm like, I just got a finger wag because I was doing 73 down Deckerville Road.
Way to get his mind off of things.
And then I said, thanks, Shelly.
Yeah. JTK's is riding dirty.
Well, it is kind of bullshit when the Secretary of fucking State sends you a license plate and then they can't even construct them well enough that years later they degrade so much that the fucking police can't read
Sure,
them.
I got
and
pulled
then they
over
pull you
'cause of
over
that.
for it.
Yep. I got pulled over
and then
for
if
it.
you go in and want a new one, they fucking charge you for it. Who the fuck
Exactly.
is the asshole here?
Secretary of State.
Yeah.
Bingo, dingo.
Because you pay enough for that registration every year and they give you a little piece of plastic.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just going to print my own this year.
I've
Fuck
seen
'em.
some plates that I'm like, they start delaminating, all the shit comes off, you can't read it. And like, I'm not going to pay for another fucking plate when the one you gave me didn't last long enough.
Yeah.
I'm not the asshole in this story.
You should take the plate back in and be like, this plate's defective.
And I would shove it up somebody's ass.
And see what they do. See what they say. This plate's defective.
Put it on.
With all the changes in manufacturing technology in the last 100 years, the license plate's one of those things that gone completely back asswards, where it used to be an enameled steel,
And they were better
Yeah.
when prisoners were making them.
it never rusted.
That's the sound of a man
All right.
working on the chain.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Got a voice like an angel and Fergie.
Like Fergie and Jesus.
Yeah.
So anyway, the
So,
enameled
yeah.
ones, yeah.
I mean, you remember back in, like, they had the blue and white license plates. Those fuckers never got rusted.
I tell you
No.
what, I left one outside in the harshest conditions from 40 years ago, and you can still read it right as rain, and it's still as pristine as ever.
And we all know somebody that collects license plates and they have it in their man cave, right? And you see the ones that are from the 60s and 70s from Michigan are in prestige condition. The ones in the last 10, 15 years suck big, hairy dong.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
now-
do.
Now it's just this plastic coated bullshit aluminum that
Yep.
you pray lasts
Sure.
30 seconds. And then by law, you got to replace it every 10 fucking years.
Yep.
And then in addition to that, they put license plate eating salt on the roads. It's specifically formulated to eat your license plate.
Yep.
And we're paying for it one way or the fucking other.
Well, we're paying for both of it. We're paying
There's
for
a lot of science behind this. They increased the amplitude of license plate degradation by 14%, and the amount of actual ice melt reduced by 3%. Just to fuck with license plates more.
and they've added nanotechnology.
Yeah, there's nanobots in there now too. Yeah.
Little robots that eat your license plate
That-
for fuel.
I think you all need a shot of Malart.
no, I already had one.
I think it's pretty
I
obvious
guess
we're
I-
angry enough that we don't need
I
it.
don't think we need to Millard up yet.
It's coming.
Is there enough Malort left to really have any substantial effect?
Trust me, it only takes this much.
Oh, yeah, there's enough. Never mind.
We got enough for a couple
Does
more
Gigi
rounds.
look like a clown right now?
Did JTK get a shot of Ward in? Or?
I think he's. Yeah, I have.
I've never looked up there
It's
yet.
affecting me.
Hold it up.
Malort.
Malort.
Oh, Lord.
Malort.
Oh, Lord.
What's
So-
the price on your bottle that you're going to be getting?
I'm gonna pay the guy $30. I didn't ask him what the price was. I just said I'll slip you 30
That's the Jewish
because I
in you.
assume he might.
I'm just kidding.
I heard it was 29.
I'll give him 30.
The fuck?
$29.99.
He was going that way anyway.
2 for 50.
You want me to pay him for his time too? I guess I'll give him 35. Sorry, Sean.
Is he going to Chicago to go get it?
I didn't. He already went. He already got it. He was
Okay.
on a trip.
Why are you
He was
yelling
going to go on
at
a trip anyway.
me? It's already starting. One shot. Me and Philip.
no. Don't tell me how to live.
I wonder if they sell this in the half gallon.
Oh, we should look. I want a half
Did
gallon
you
of
do a couple
Malort.
shots at home?
I
You're
would
talking-
like. I would like a half.
They make an aged Malort.
I just saw that barrel aged.
Don't think about
Holy
it.
fist fucking Christ.
You know,
say that
do you
together?
think aging's gonna make it better?
No. Aging, breathing. The only thing that make that better is dehydrating completely.
You know, I was scared. I walked in and I saw that the Jobu had that shot of rum and I didn't see the bottle there necessarily. I thought, holy fuck, what happened to that Malort?
The oxidation turned it into.
It oxidized and evaporated. Holy
That's the-
fuck, and we drink
that's
this
the-
stuff.
That's the opposite of JTK's trivia, Malort.
What does that do to your soul?
Oh, it makes it black.
Oh, they make a maple bourbon.
Malort?
Yeah, no, just Jepson's maple bourbon.
Oh,
Only other
boo,
Malort.
get outta here.
If they
Try to
made,
get some of that.
I think they should make a bacon Malort.
That's even a it's got a fucking cork.
Well, dude, it's aged.
Yeah,
Barrel aged. All right. Can
my
we
Busha.
we order one of these? I
She's
got it.
79 years old, and
Can you-
she's got a cork.
Hook it up right now.
Can we order one online?
I don't know. See if you can.
What's the price?
$32.99.
Look at Howard Charton, guys.
You're
Add to cart.
add to cart.
These,
Chair all over again. Those gonna get
these are my heart.
It's
This
the
is my
chair all over.
heart. I'm flatlining when I drink Malort.
Yeah.
Right there.
What does this all mean? Why is there a Jewish flag?
it's Heineken.
I don't know, Philip,
Oh, that's
but I
beautiful.
know it looks beautiful.
What is that, velvet?
If a man wants to be called Malart, let him be called Malart.
Can you ship Malort?
Probably not. It's got to go through customs and fucking.
It's probably got to go through a psychiatrist.
You gotta-
Is this person responsible enough to receive
Shipping
this?
not available,
You
son of a
ordered the
bitch.
Jepsons?
You
No,
fucking
hold on.
tongue
Here's the
jacking my
best.
shit
Here's
box.
the best. The website.
What?
shop-liquor.malort.com.
Oh, they got a phone number.
That sounds legit. You know what? Take my credit card.
Pay for your sponsorship thing
Does
first.
it at least start with HTTPS? Is it secure?
I'm checking.
If it's an unsecure website, please.
Connection is secure.
Oh well, I'll give my credit card then.
Malort should take over the production of Pirate Malort.
Arr!
They probably They're probably affiliated with each other.
There's still a pirate water in the fridge, by the way, guys.
What?
You want to try mixing some?
Nope.
Do we want to chase a shot of Malort with the pirate water?
Should we mix? Which one we got? Miami Vice?
The red one, whatever that one is right there. Yeah, it's Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. Ooh. That's kind of, is that the coconutty one?
Take yourself off air and tell me your address real quick.
Right. Put him on mute.
Check 1 2. Check. All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
3 4 5 6. That's real. Palm Street. And that's 4427.
Okay.
It's not like people can't figure it out just from the Palm Street studios, because Palm Street literally goes 1 block here in Deckerville. So I think you got pretty good odds.
And you just got to look for the Mini Cooper.
Right? This says P&A Pod on the license plate. Oh, by the way, I need new tires on it. And I called the local guy here, because if you look at the front one, you can even on your way out, the front one on the right side, cords are showing it got real hot and it popped and it weenied. Like, I can't drive it far at all because tire shot. So I was going to take it to the local guy up here town, and I called him and I said they are 175/60s on 15-inch rims. He called me back and he's like, I can't order that size. He's like, none of my distributors have it. Like, whatever. He's like, are you sure? What year is it? I'm like, 2006. So he looks at the same thing. He's like, no, it says there's 16-inch rims or 17-inch rims on that. I'm like, they're 175/60s on 15-inch rims. He's like, well, why don't we look? Oh, I can get 175/60s on 16-inch rims. I'm like, but those aren't going to fit. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, I'm not home right now. And he made me question myself, and I shouldn't question myself. So I said, I'll call you back on Tuesday, vis-a-vis tomorrow or the day this podcast comes out. So anyway, I look and I take a picture yesterday morning when I go out before I go fishing.
Did you get the 300-pound warranty?
And sure enough, they're 175/60s on 15-inch rims.
Yeah, why would they fucking question you?
So anyway, I don't know. So I'm going to have to ask the guy, can I just like order them online? Because I can get them online and then maybe you can install them. Like, but I've heard 4 or 5 different people question me about this tire size on this car. And I'm like, well, how did they end up with 15-inch rims? I'm like, I don't know. I've only owned the car for a year and a half of its 19-year life. Somebody must have put different rims on it at some point or something. Maybe different Mini Cooper rims or. But also, Cookie was very concerned about how the tire wear was on it, because like you got to have everything checked out if it's wearing like that and one tire's worn out and down to the cords.
He's not wrong.
Well, no, but it turns out it'll do one-wheel peels, and Kyle had it before me, and guess what Kyle was doing with it?
Oh,
one-wheel peels. No wonder one tire wore out before another one. If you're burning rubber and leaving one-wheel peels, one tire's going to wear out faster than the other.
So it will not ship to Michigan.
What an asshole! Whatever, Malorpi. Where the fuck is Junior going?
Who knows?
Ah.
Roof eater.
So apparently there are. So if you go to the Malort website, apparently it is available in Michigan.
Really? Where at? Do tell.
Vinnie's Mart, they're out by Lakeport there.
Oh, really?
Allegedly.
Well, fuck it. Let's get in the vehicle right now. Let's go right now. We should call them. Do they have a number? Are you on or am I on? Let's call them.
I think it's not my phone.
Okay. Hold on.
Hold on, let's
get their number and we'll call Vinny. We like Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny Viverino over here.
Yeah, Vinny.
Yeah.
How you got Malort, Vinny?
all right. 385.
Hold on, I'm not ready yet. Just bear with me. I got to connect.
Vinny, you got your Malort? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me try one more time.
We hear you got Malort. Oh, you got to hold it. Hold the button.
I got it. I'm
Oh,
connected now.
you're connected? Okay, good.
Okay, so all right, go ahead.
385
Okay.
7249.
7. Oh, is it 810?
Yeah.
Oh. So, all right, 810-385. And what was the last?
7249.
And this is Vinny's Market?
Yep.
All right.
Denise.
Hey, this is Vinny's Market, right?
Yes.
Hey, I have a quick question for you. Looking for a liquor, and I was told when I looked on them internets, what a wonderful tool that you guys carry it there. Do you have Jepson's Malort at your store?
What is it called?
Jepson's Malort. Malort.
You know what? We very well could, but it would take me a hot minute to find it. It would be easier if I just call and ask. Can you hold on a second?
Yeah. So we got all the time you need.
Okay. It'll be so much easier if I just call and ask him. Jackson's Malort. Malort.
Yep, Jepson's Malort. You got it.
Okay. Hey, Vinny, I'm looking for a liquor called Jackson's Malort, Malort. The internet said we had it.
We had some, but it was sitting on the counter, or it would be on that metal rack right in front of the counter.
Okay.
We don't have any left.
All right, thank you. Okay. I think it might be a we're out of thing, but give me 2 seconds and I'll double check
Yeah,
it, okay?
no problem. Thank you so much.
Hi, sorry about that.
You know, any of the Jepson's products.
She actually called Vinny.
That was Vinny.
Any of the Jepson's products would be fine.
Right. I can't believe we heard Vinny's voice.
I kind of want to try the maple bourbon.
Okay.
That could be equally as awful.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It could be really good too. 'Cause it's $50 for a 750 milliliter.
We'll try it. So I'll ask all the right questions once we get this lady back on. She's obviously taking care of customers right now, which we don't want to ever interfere with a business's ability to do that.
But if they got it, we're going to do some business with them.
Right. Or if they can get it.
We heard Vinny.
I know. I was like,
the man, the myth, the legend.
It's actually Vinny.
And he knew where it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a guy involved in a store.
The metal rack, I heard.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Vinny's a great owner.
Yes.
He's probably a great guy to work for too.
He sounded very polite.
Oh yeah, Vinny's the man. I mean, answering the phone on Memorial Day, 7:13 p.m.
Loves his customers.
Oh yeah.
Hey, guess who's up? Welcome back, riders.
Did you roofie her?
No.
Oh.
Molly out too? That I roofied. Squirrel.
She's sorting through bottles right now, looking.
She found one. She's up on a ladder.
Sir, I am sorry. The area where he told me it would
Yeah.
be, there is none, but we will get it back in.
That's no problem. Hey, if I come in there,
Okay.
is Vinny in there often? And can I work with him on ordering some of these things? Because they
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
He always orders. He's here in the morning, so
Okay.
you'll have to catch him in the morning. Either call or come in. He will absolutely order for you.
Okay, I will give Vinny a call sometime this week in the morning. Thank you so much for looking. I appreciate you going above and beyond. You have a lovely evening.
You also. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow.
So we got the hookup. Vinny can order it for us.
We need to get the barrel aged stuff.
Yeah. So we'll call Vinny and we'll work it out.
You know what she's not? A Subway employee.
Well, or even anybody in California that works at.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be a lot happier being out of
Dollar General.
California.
Yeah, it was Dollar General. And then was it California? We struggled with. No, it was Anaheim. Anyone in Anaheim, miserable cunts.
Dollar General was actually nice.
Yeah,
the
Dollar General lady was amazing.
You guys couldn't get through to the Waffle House?
Waffle House.
Yeah, you can't get through to
Don't.
any Waffle House ever.
And you know what? We ate at a Waffle House when we were down in Ohio. Never heard a phone ring.
Oh, boy. Hey, can we
Did
get
we?
Probably
No.
not even one in there.
We couldn't even call ahead for reservations, goddammit.
No.
Here he goes again. I see that look in his eye.
It angers me too. But now we've got the hookup for Jepson products.
Yes.
Because I have a feeling if we make a list, and we need to make a list, I'll call Vinny and I'll say, can you order these for us? I'll come pick them up. I'll give you my number. You tell me when you get them in.
Yep.
I'll come buy them from you. You're our dog. You're our hookup. I'd rather be you, the middleman, and making the extra scratch here.
Well,
Vinny will take care of you.
He's not far. I mean, Lakeport's not far.
No, we go through there. Somebody goes through there quite often.
Yeah.
Or we
Hell
just
yeah.
make the trek to Lakeport.
In fact, I got to be there Thursday if you get the order in tomorrow.
So I'll call Vinny tomorrow morning. I'll be like, Vinny.
Well, JTK doesn't go through Lakeport. A lot of cops hang out there. Just saying.
They're famous for their shitty plates there.
So
Especially when they say Ohio.
Yeah.
Yep.
So which other one do we want? We want Jepson. See if you can get other flavors of Jepson.
The maple bourbon sounds just as awful as anything else.
All right.
I went all the way from Grand Rapids here today. I didn't see one fucking cop.
Really? I've heard they're out in
Give the map to JTK.
full. Yeah. Maybe they're not out in full force today. I think the majority of the drunk driving that's been done in this weekend was probably
last-
done
last
yesterday.
couple days.
Yeah.
For Saturday.
I did not participate.
So if we can get the barrel-aged Malort and then a Malort maple bourbon, and then we probably need another Malort.
So should I just say, hey, Vinny. Any of these Jepson products, there's a barrel-aged one, there's a Merple Bacon, and the maple bourbon, and there's also standard. Which ones can you order for us? If you can order all three, a fifth of all three, of a bottle of all three, I'll come pick up all three. You just let me know when they're in, Vinny.
We want the non-ass tasting Malort.
Yeah, they don't make that.
Vinny'd say, I can't do it. I can't do it.
So
says Vinny.
the maple one is just going to be maple-flavored seaweed.
I mean, this stuff smells
Yeah,
nothing like
I
case.
hope he's able to get it in less than case pricing, just so he's not stuck with an entire case of this shit. Just for
Well, it sounds like he sells it.
maybe he
If
does.
he's already got a distributor for it, then I'm sure he can get it by the bottle.
I mean, unless the last
But
one
if
he sold was
if
like,
he tells me that, if he's like, if he has to order a whole case, I'm going to be like,
Okay.
order a whole case of the Malort, and we'll eventually buy it all from you. But obviously, it sells, so he knows it sells. So he'd be more inclined to buy that because she said we must have sold out of it. So in my experience, I don't know anything about selling liquor or bartending or anything. But if you sell something and you've got to buy it by the case, and you've already sold a whole case, and it didn't take long, you probably should order another case. She actually said we'll get it in again.
Just
So-
don't understand who's buying it.
the aged Malort is darker than the regular Malort,
Well, yes, it's
indicating a richer seaweed flavor.
what's the thing on the end there?
That's the Maple Morbin.
No, the thing
that's
on the end
brilliant.
is just a bottle of, or a
mini
box
packs
of
of it.
mini packs.
So you can make people
Here,
miserable in
That's
mini.
propane refills.
Look at that. Look at that.
Would you look at that?
That's
Maple
just a bourbon, though. That's a bourbon. I bet you that one tastes wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hard time picturing with the name Jepson on it. That if it's bottled within the same time zone as Malort,
Right.
it's probably not good.
Looks like the same bottle though.
It's looks thinner.
Might be a little hipper.
Yeah, so
anyway.
the Malort's just the leftover dregs from the production of the bourbon.
Yeah.
That's all we're dealing with.
It's what they can squeeze out of the barrel.
This is spilled on the floor.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
I got to call Vinny. I guess I got his number. I'll give Vinny a call tomorrow.
Got it.
Vinny, we called your store last night. We need some Malort. We need some other Jepson products. Can you get them?
Hook us up.
God bless Vinny. I think.
Vinny's doing us a favor?
Only if he warns us first. Have you ever had that?
He's like, do you want that?
Every time I sell one of these bottles, I come back in the next morning and it's broken against my door.
Not satisfied with the product you bought from us? Feel free to bring it back.
Wow.
They have rags next to the cash register. Satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't like it, you stick the rag in it, light it on fire, throw it against the door.
A Malort Molotov cocktail would be extreme, I feel like.
Yeah.
Is the pandemic
But effective.
back? Why are you guys all wearing masks when you sell these bottles?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are not good. Not good.
So there we go. So are we going to talk about these statistics now?
Excuse me.
What are these charts trying to tell me? I don't understand.
So that's United States flag. That's
That is our
Sweden.
charting for
Canada.
This is just for the U.S.
Is Jerusalem the last flag?
Israel.
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 which I don't think we've charted in the last year in Israel, maybe once.
Well, step it up, fuckers.
How many countries are we up to now?
I believe 16.
Holy shamoles!
Yes.
Where do we chart the most at?
In the U.S.
U.S.?
So
In
our
improv
peak in the last year in the U.S. has been 19.
For improv.
Improv, and then we also chart in comedy some. But this is kind
19, though, in improv. Because there's got to be at least...
Yeah, I was going to say, roughly how many
No, there's
are
got to
there?
be at least 23 or 24 improv podcasts out there, comedy.
Yeah.
So we charted 19. That's pretty good. Out of 23, 24?
Lucky Beehole Productions.
Actually, there's
Actually,
thousands.
I said-
There's thousands.
I saw it.
I said 119, actually.
No, but I said... So we were 119?
Yes.
That's our tops is 119? That's pretty good because there's thousands. So 119 is still pretty goddamn
And
good.
didn't we beat Mrs. Nikki Glacier one week?
Oh, yeah. We've been... Yeah.
She's
Oh,
gotten stale.
I'm sorry. 116 is our highest.
116. Yeah, get your shit together.
There's lots of podcasts out there. Thanks for not listening to ours.
Did you ever see? Is your boys still the old P&A podcast? Remember those two guys? Are they still out there?
Somewhere.
They really don't do...
How you doing?
They broke up. The original P&A podcast.
Oh,
They broke up.
Were they partners?
And then, yeah, I think they wanted to be.
okay.
I think they had a felching incident that went wrong.
Get them in touch
But-
with Lucky Beehole Productions.
So you want them to bring the band back together and be like, we will record your podcast. He switched it to something called hypotheticals. Remember that? Why do I remember that?
I don't
What the
know.
fuck is wrong with me? And
This-
then he
this.
wanted to talk about hypothetical situations, and that's the one where I pulled the thing. He's doing a video, and in the background there are literally like 9 pictures of Jesus all clumped together on the wall.
Oh my lord. Where were they
It's
from?
a
Oh my lords.
Yeah. Where were they from?
Oh my lords.
I don't recall.
Oh my lord.
there is our
Oh, my Lord.
current there's our current rankings right now.
Why are we charting in Sweden?
Yair Bogarski, I don't know.
We're
Why are
drinking
we-
the Lord.
Why are we six?
The popcorn is in 3D.
Why are we 6th in Kenya?
Well, we
Why
were.
not? So I looked. There are in our category.
People in Kenya.
In our category in Kenya, there are 738 podcasts.
What?
And we're number 6, baby.
Yes,
I probably told him to fuck off.
that was thank you in Kenyan.
Oh, thank you.
Could you imagine Kenyans out there just working on training to run marathons and listening to our podcast?
So, well, I assume they know English then.
Well, not necessarily to
Well, I guess
listen to
they-
us.
Now, that used to be a British Crown dependency.
They just like the way it sounds.
Thanks, JTK.
It's better than the norm. Yeah.
Thanks for the
Whatever.
cracker running back trivia.
And then in Colombia, they're just stuffing our podcast full of fucking balloons of cocaine and sending it back. Our podcast has become a mule for Colombia.
Keister in it.
Right. They're like, you're going to want to relax because if one of those bursts, you'll be dead almost instantly.
Especially gets in touch with Malort.
We got reminded that last year we gave away sploo drags at Tuscaloosa.
What?
That's actually, and that's a fact.
Well, I would imagine that's
You're not lying?
especially this person. I would imagine that's where
What they used it for.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were actually really nice, soft claws, but they weren't very. When he showed them to me and ordered them, I never looked at the size. I thought they'd be like hand towel size, but they're like this.
Was that the Reverends?
They're like a 9x6 cloth.
Right. But they're great for wiping because of the composition of them. Right there for wiping like lenses and stuff like that because they're that material that works well for it.
They're a microfiber lens cleaning cloth that were done up commemorative, special for.
But apparently people choose to blow their loads into them.
Yeah,
Well, it's soft.
it is.
You get soft.
Prevents chafing.
Thank God you guys didn't have an art competition. Send in your submissions.
Thank you for bringing this
Looks
up.
like a
because
Jackson Pollock painting.
I'm not going to never wipe my mouth when I'm drinking Malort with that
Don't grab the cum rag to wipe your mouth with.
jizz mopper over there.
Well, that's why we made them white on the other side.
Blends.
If they were all black, you'd have to wash them
Oh,
sooner.
boy.
Lenses on one side, jizz on the other.
As long as you don't run the dick
Don't
laser
ever
around
say
it,
that
you'll
and
never
look in
know.
my eyes. Jesus, Blade.
Look, it'll stand up on its own.
Because it's stiff.
Jesus Christ.
Got a kumquat in it.
Oh,
When you do this, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Can't confirm.
But it's like you get like a topping when you do that.
oh my. Get the fuck out. What's wrong with
It's
you?
like coconut.
Is that what I vacuumed off that desk the other day?
Yeah. When you do this, it sounds like you're opening a bag of Doritos.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sun chips.
It's either coconut or flaky salt.
God, shut the fuck up.
I don't think I'll be able to eat either one of those things anymore.
Last 2 weeks, Gigi's gotten louder and
Coladas,
louder.
anyone?
Oh my God. The fuck you? Adam's crying. You got Adam to cry again.
Oh, that's horrible. I love it.
It's not hard. My allergies have my eyes half running anyways. So
It was a.
What are you allergic to?
everything.
Salt.
Jizz.
Yeah.
Coconut.
Flake.
Stop it. You're fucking with our Kenyan listener.
What? JT fucked it all over
They
last week.
understood that. Now they're going to quit listening.
Right. You can't say that to them.
That's why we're down in Kenya.
Right.
That's JTK. He's almost home too. He wants to know when he can call.
Never.
Yep, you're fucked.
We already have enough friends.
We do not talk to any people that are wanted by the police
Yeah.
and live in Ohio.
Fix your license plate,
Yeah.
then come talk to us.
Dirty fucker.
You
Dirty
criminal.
fucking plate.
Jesus.
So his plate was just dirty? Mm-hmm. Not even like...
That's what he
No,
said.
I've seen it. It's starting to wear out. I've seen the plate on his truck. It's starting to peel. It's doing that where the lamination stuff, the top cover's peeling off.
Uh-huh.
So there's no distinct colors. It's just monochromatic.
The cop was just hoping to get lucky on something.
Right? He was just looking for a blowjob.
Have you ever seen the systems they use to like pull up your license plate automatically? Mm-mm. Oh, dude, they're insane. They have 4 cameras on the car that are specific to pick up just your license plate. They pick it up, and when you're driving by, it pulls up all the stuff on you on the computer. It's crazy. And they've been doing that for 10 years.
Put it towards cameras on the police cars in Sandusky
so-
and Islands.
Oh, they all have them.
This guy likes
It's so specific. It tells them even when you had your last bowel movement.
Tells them how crusty your P&A podcast rag is.
Right. They're like, P&A podcast rag, uncrusted.
Then they know they can't trust you.
Right.
fresh floor sheet.
So that's what really happened with a lot of those poor little rags we sent out into the world.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, thanks, Main Event Mike, for that.
I guess it's birth control, right? In a way.
Yeah, you done that, then wiped your lens.
You're like, why? Get this. That's an excellent photograph.
When the
How
fuck
did you
did I
get
get frosted lenses?
Yeah, how did you get that cloud effect in there? Why does it look like there's little sea monkeys dancing around in the sky?
Fucking turn my glasses into bifocals.
Shit.
Oh man.
So where are we at? We should probably get out of this episode because we're cresting an hour right now. Unless you want to give the people more.
No, they've had more than enough.
I feel like they've definitely had more than their fill.
I did send JTK a invite to
The next episode.
yes. The next
He's still
episode.
on the road, but we got to affiliate him with.
Was that
What's that?
Well, we have to get out of this one, start
Sure.
the next one, do a
Absolutely.
few shots of Malort, get ready.
Oh.
And I gotta pee.
Oh, man.
I really remember
So
colon
I
blow.
also want to bring up a point. You said I have a bladder like a baby. Yet you commented how I drank 10 beers in an hour and a half. Where's it supposed to go, Junior? Where the fuck is it supposed to go?
And who's the one that only went pee today?
Well, Karma, I had to pee first today.
Yeah, baby bladder.
Yep. You
So
got
I
a bladder
don't-
like an infant.
But to be fair,
Do you want to
only
see?
have
I will piss in a. I will show you how much comes out. A gallon and a half comes out at a time. That's not a bladder like an infant.
Oh, maybe it was just your dick size.
Well, it's the baby elephant. Right.
All right, we ready to get out of this
Yeah.
one?
Yes, sir. Happy
Get out of
Memorial Day.
Get out of this shit
I'm sorry.
show. We'll be back for another one.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not really going anywhere. We've got nothing else to do.
We don't. God,
Not
it's
really.
a sad state of affairs.
It's a glorious.
Well, thank you, Kenya, for listening. And to you in Colombia, thank you. For all the other countries like Israel and the United States,
Keep listening.
you need better hobbies. But thanks for the support,
These
assholes.
are Hamas.
Right. Oof. And to all those people that filled our cum rags, thanks. At least you are thinking about us, I hope. At some
hope-
point.
May
As you
both-
eject.
May both sides of your cloth be white.
Right.
I believe that would be a white.
I'm glad we didn't put a picture of us on there.
That's what I was thinking.
It's all for Christmas.
I'm really glad we didn't put a picture of us on there.
Boy,
White.
all the people hoping to come for a new rag are going to be really disappointed this year.
They're like, how am I supposed to jack off with that?
They'll find a way.
Yeah, they will. People will press anything against their genitals. But anyway, from all of us here, P&A Podcast Express, thank you, our featured guest, The Blade. Featured guest, The Grumpy Griller. Featured guest, The Hall of Famer, Junior. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. From all of us here at the Palm Street Studios, make good choices.